All right, guys. So I got another email for you, and hopefully this will be something that you're not going through. But it seems like Trisha here is, and yeah, okay. All right, Trisha, here we go. This is for you. Hopefully this helps somebody else out, because maybe they think they're the only one going through it. And I'm finding that as I read these emails, I get other emails telling me, hey, I'm glad you answered that question, because I was kind of going through something like that, and that helped me out a lot. That's kind of the whole process here. And I'm really hoping that's what all this does. That's why I sometimes hesitate to read these emails like this, and maybe I should just go in and do this. But not only does it create great content, but it also helps other people to understand that you're all going through the same struggle together. And hopefully, and I know personally that I have been through some of the things that some of these people have done. And the only way you learn is to go through them or to share them like we are right now. So hopefully this is helping everybody. All right, this is some sales tax issues, and let's just see what they got here. Hello, Chad. Thanks for doing all the videos. I really appreciate the content. I have a problem, and I hope it's not a huge problem. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Hopefully you can help me. I just realized I may have made a major mistake with my sales tax, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Okay, well, when I set up my smoke shop, I registered for a sales tax permit and started collecting taxes on all my transactions. But now I'm not sure if I've been filing everything correctly. Well, do you have an accountant? Do you have a bookkeeper? Because usually they do all those filings, and would that be your excuse if it was wrong, that they had done it wrong? Sometimes they will listen to that, but it is what it is. Okay. Here's the issue. I've been reporting sales tax based on my total monthly sales, but I recently read that certain products like rolling papers and some accessories might be taxed differently in my state. I've just been charging one flat rate on everything, and now I'm worried that it may have either over-collected or under-reported. To make things worse, I've missed a couple of deadlines for filing because I was so focused on running the store. I've done that too. I caught up and paid the late fees, but now I'm paranoid that I might get audited. Probably not. Okay. I've heard horror stories about small businesses getting hit with huge penalties for minor mistakes. Caesar wants what is Caesar's. That's the way it is. And yeah, but okay. So let's go on. Do you know if there's any way to fix past sales tax filings? Yeah. Should I just wait and see if the state contacts me? Maybe. Or should I get ahead of it and talk to a tax professional? Definitely, yes, you should. You definitely should. The last thing I need right now is more financial trouble. Really hoping you can help. Trisha, and she doesn't leave a name of the store. Okay, thanks, Trisha. All right, so let's address this. I'm not a tax professional, but in the state of Kentucky, we do have extra taxes like on vape products, and soon, some other products are coming down the pipe where we'll have to file extra. But sales tax is sales tax. So here we're 6.5%. So we have to file sales tax on everything we sell except for grocery. And I don't sell food products or drink products in my store, so that's never an issue. Grocery, which is food products, drink products, stuff like that, usually doesn't have a sales tax to it unless your state is some of those asshole states that collect sales tax on food. Okay, I really don't know of any that do. Hopefully there isn't any, but maybe, city and municipality does. I don't know. All right, but I do know here in Kentucky, we don't pull that bullshit, and food products are exempt from tax. Now, there is restaurant taxes and yada, yada, yada. And if you have a restaurant type, like hot dog vend and all that shit there, where you have it on a roller, or you have dispensed drinks, where you have like the 8-drink, dispenser. That could be a problem. I don't know how your place does, your city and state does. Sales tax, though, is usually one flat rate across the board, but there is a tobacco tax, there's a vape tax, there's hemp tax. There are some places that even have a glass tax and other accessories. So I do understand what you're talking about. Yes, you're right. It would be a wonderful idea for you to talk to a tax professional, and they would advise you whether you need to seek assistance from the state. But chances are they're just going to look into your filings, and because it's very easy for them to do. And that's what this bunch does. That's why they have a license, and they'll be able to advocate for you for the state, and probably know somebody within your capital that can get this all situated and straightened out for you. And plead dumbassery, and they're going to get you straight. Yes, you're willing to pay the penalties. You just want to get above board and be right with them. Believe you me, Caesar wants his tithe, and in order to get that, sometimes he's got to work with you a little bit in order to get it going. Even Uncle Sam will work with you on $1 million tax debt and settle that down to $10, $15, $20,000, because something beats a hell of a lot of zero. Okay, and it's not like you went into it with fraud. You just fucked it off, and you either forgot your deadline, you missed your deadline, you got behind in what you're doing, you was way in over your head, and you can just plead again dumbassery, and they'll be more than happy to help you. All right, believe you me, something beats a zero. Okay, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've had to work out some deals too before. In my time when we first got started, I thought I knew everything. I didn't know shit, and that's just part of it. Okay, this is how you learn, and you have these moments right here. But I didn't have anybody I could email and get them to answer my questions and hopefully lead me in the right direction. But the right direction is absolutely a good bookkeeper, a good accountant, a good CPA, somebody who can help you get your taxes right. But one of those 3 fine people can help you do it. All right, look it up under Google. Google the name of your city and state, and what you're looking for. Probably accountant, probably bookkeeper, accountant. I don't know that you absolutely need a CPA. Maybe you do. Okay, that's what I got, Trish. Good luck, hon. I hope everything works out. Hit me back. I'll be emailing you. Hopefully you saw the email to know to watch this right here. All right, guys, that's what I got. Hopefully it all works out. Let me know if I can help you guys in any way whatsoever, and I'll be more than happy to do it. All right, guys, talk to you later. See ya.